Coach Balogh, big win over Mansfield Senior tonight. First half they were hanging on with you guys. Your team really getting a nice run in the third quarter. Kind of talk about this win.
I mean, it's a good win for us. I mean, the one thing that we've talked about, since we came back from quarantine was just, trying to be a little bit better every week and get a little bit better every game. And I thought, tonight, we've talked a lot about trying to be efficient in the half court with our offense and, just being better decision makers. And, we haven't maybe played as fast as the pace as we had thought we could at the beginning of the year, but I think our kids are starting to understand that, we don't have to get a shot off the first or second pass. If we move the ball, we're able to find guys that are in position to get their shots or get our shots. And I think that was kind of the case tonight.
Really, you guys limited Mo Ware too, as you're talking about your defense. Kind of talk about your defensive play more.
Well, I mean, I think, Zach McChrystal's just been a really great defender for us. I mean, he's kind of embraced that role of, being our defensive stopper. And, we were able, with Ware getting in foul trouble early tonight a little bit, that helped us some. But, he's a tough match just because he's so athletic. And I think you've seen him play. He can cover a lot of ground, with one dribble and a big hop. And I think fortunately for us, we were able to keep him out of the lane, pretty much, most of the night. But that's always going to be a difficult task to do. And I think the other thing defensively we did was we rebounded the ball really well. I'll probably be able to tell better when we watch tape, but it might be the best that we rebound the ball at the defensive end, pretty much all year.
And then also, Griff got in foul trouble early in the first half. Colton stepped up, and he had some huge shots tonight to keep you guys in this one. And then, of course, Griffin took over in the second half. But Colton, that was huge for him as your senior to step up in the first half.
Well, our seniors have been through it. I mean, especially those two guys. I mean, Griffin's played since he's a freshman, and Colton's played since he's a sophomore. So, you need those guys to step up, especially at this time of the year. And Colton's been good. I mean, I think people have kind of treated him just as a three-point shooter, but I think over the last several games he's shown the ability that he can put the ball on the floor and get to the basket. And, he's got some toughness about him. So, we like that in him and really kind of like that toughness that our whole team displays.
And then, lastly, the big thing is you guys have a good chance of playing them again. Do you normally, as a coach, like seeing a team right before the tournaments?
Well, it's a different year. I mean, so they're, when they come, well, first of all, we got to win our first one.
Right.
That's the thing. But if we get a chance to play them again, I mean, I think both teams will have to make some adjustments. And, tournaments always a little bit different than the regular season. But, I think when you typically playing the sectional and district, you're always going to have to play a team or teams that you've seen in the regular season. Maybe a little bit unusual that, you're playing them this late, but this was the game that was, on the schedule as far as the date that we had. So, just when the time comes, you got to be ready to play.
Thanks, Joe.